Biafra freedom confirmed as over 30 million Biafrans vote yes in stage 1 of the ongoing Biafra self-referendum. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel / television this very moment. Today's date is 31st of May 2024, and I have a very important information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, it has been confirmed. And I want you to pay very good attention as I bring this very news to your notice. We are not going to waste your time. Let us delve straight into the matter. It has been confirmed that the Biafra declaration on 2nd December 2024 is a must. And not only that the freedom of the Biafran people and Biafra exit from the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, is also done and dusted. Let me borrow that word from one Efulefu. Now, as you all know, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Mazi Simon Ekpa, had a State of the Union address yesterday night. That was on the 30th of May 2024, at the end of our celebration and remembrance of our heroes and heroines that fell during the 1967 to 1970 and up till now of Biafra genocidal war against the Biafran people. During that very State of the Union address, the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile declared, and it was a breaking news, that over 30 million Biafrans have already voted in the stage 1 of the Biafra referendum, which is ongoing at the moment. And tomorrow, which is going to be the 1st of June 2024, is going to be the beginning, the start of the stage 2 of this ongoing self-referendum. Then, which is going to end sometime in August, before we enter into the stage 3 that will now lead us to the declaration of Biafra on the 2nd of December 2024. Now, without further ado, let us read the news how it has been reported by the Daily Post Nigeria. Remember, we are not getting this information from Daily Post. I just want to read from Daily Post. We already have the information at hand with us, including the pronouncement of the Prime Minister yesterday night. Now, according to the Daily Post, they said, Biafra, BLGIE claims 30 million voted during self-referendum. It is not a claim. Look at them. They say claim. Are you blind that you haven't seen the massive turnout of the voters? Only those who are here in Biafra land alone. Talk less of those who are voting online. Are you blind that you cannot see? The Biafra Republic Government in Exile has claimed that over 30 million Biafrans have voted for self-referendum. The group's claim is coming amid the grounding of activities across the southeast as residents stayed indoors in observance of sit-at-home order on Thursday, May 30th. Mr. Simon Ekpa, who heads the BLGIE as the Prime Minister, disclosed this in a statement through his official account handle on Thursday. Ekpa claimed that the flair with which Biafrans embraced its e-voting and physical voting showed their enthusiasm for liberation. Of course, I don't like that word claim. This word claim is, is making me go gaga. There is nothing like claim. It has been proven beyond every reasonable doubt that Biafran people want exit from the zoo. Can't you see it? Can't you see the handwriting on the wall? The Monday sit at home that has been happening for almost 3 years now, since 2021, is another self-referendum of its own kind. So what else do you want? It has been proven beyond every reasonable doubt that Biafran people want exit from the zoo. And the zoo is aware of it. Everybody is aware of it. So for the fact that they have refused to allow us to go freely, we have decided to go on our own. We have decided to fight for it without asking anybody to give it to us. Now, they said, according to him, the number of Biafrans who have voted for self-referendum in the last 4 months surpassed the number of voters in the 2023 Nigeria presidential election, which stood at 25 million. Of course, 25,286,616. Of course, it has surpassed it because right now we have counted over 30 million already within 4 months, as you rightly stated above. He noted that the voting kicked off in February and ended on May 30, adding that the next stages 2 and 3 of Biafra liberation would commence in June and last till November 28. BLGIE had cited marginalization, underdevelopment, insecurity, and poverty in the Southeast region as justification for self-referendum. Biafra self-referendum has recorded over 30 million votes on the last day of stage 1, he boasted. The BLGIE earlier stated that it is clear that Biafrans are ready to exit Nigeria after decades of marginalization. Let me also address this quickly before moving forward. It is not just about marginalization. This is what the Ohaneze Ndioshi and the Igbo governors want us to say. When you talk about marginalization, the zoo government can wake up overnight and say, okay, fine, let us build infrastructures in the East. Yes. So it is not all about marginalization. Thank God you also stated it here, because now you want to target marginalization alone. But thank God you also said here that BLGIE had cited marginalization, underdevelopment, insecurity. Look, marginalization, underdevelopment, and poverty can be dealt with. Of course, because in the entire zoological republic, even with this so-called marginalization and underdevelopment, the Southeast, as you called us, is not the most or the poorest, geopolitical zone in the entire zoological republic. As a matter of fact, Southeast is the richest. Yes, Southeast is. Tell me where else. Tell me where else. Individually, not by infrastructures built by the federal government. Of course, we know Lagos is the most beautiful city in the zoo, followed by Abuja. We know that one. But Lagos is built by the federal government, because that was the former, capital of the zoo, followed by Abuja now. But when we are talking about human resources and, individual development, you cannot mention any other region apart from Southeast or before Southeast. Nowhere. We can brag with it without any apology to anybody. And that is the reality. Are you talking about education? Go and check scores. Go and check scores. So forget it. Just forget about it. When you are blessed, you are blessed. It doesn't matter the obstacles and tackles from evil people. They can never stop you. We are blessed. Whether you like it or not, you cannot stop it. You can't change anything. Mad people everywhere. So with this marginalization and underdevelopment, we are not the poorest. Rather, we are the richest. So when you are talking about insecurity, it's not just insecurity. We are talking about the extermination and the eradication of a people and race. Yes, that's what we're talking about. Because the plan of the Fulani is to eradicate us, take over our land, and turn those who submit to them into Almajiris and Bambialas. That's what they want. That's why we say, no, we cannot allow that to happen, not in this our generation. Not in this our generation. Now, they continued. BLGIE earlier stated that it is clear that Biafrans are ready to exit Nigeria after decades of marginalization. It is clear that Biafrans are ready to go. The first stage of the e-voting and physical voting ends in May 2024. There are 3 stages. Stage 1 will, which commenced February 1st, 2024 with the e-voting, end on May 30th. Stage 2 will start on June 1st and end in August. Stage 3 starts in September and ends on November 28, 2024. Indeed, we are on the verge of achieving liberation, he said. Recall that BLGIE declared May 29 to 31st, 2024 as sit at home in honor of the slain Biafran heroes of the 1967 to 1970 Civil War in Nigeria, and of course, sit at home and vote for Biafra referendum, and of course, the imminent exit from the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, which we have already achieved with the stage 1 of this very Biafra self-referendum. This is a call for joy, and this is a call for celebration. Keep voting. If you haven't voted, if you have not voted, I want you to copy one of these numbers on your screen right now. If you have not voted for this ongoing self-referendum, I want you to copy one of these numbers now. Those of you who are sending me WhatsApp messages, Biafra Unite, help us to vote. Please copy any of these numbers on your screen, send them WhatsApp message or call them on WhatsApp. They are going to help you to vote. Pause this very broadcast right now, pause it and copy any of these numbers on your screen. They are going to help you to vote. And of course, your vote will be counted. Thank you, my people. To salo numozia and make it go viral.